Yo guys, what is going on? And welcome back to another episode of Club and Country. It is episode number 16 and today we are returning with Transfer Deadline Day. Oh yes, I love Transfer Deadline Day in Career Mode and Football Manager, and I know you guys do as well. Where hopefully today we'll make 3, 4, possibly 5 new signings with the Galaxy. There's loads of names on the shortlist right now. We've signed 3 players in January already, but there's still lots of targets we could still pick up in the final 10 hours of the window. So yeah, loads of names still on the shortlist, and we'll try and read a couple of those today. And also, we're going to have our FA Cup replay today as well, as we'll take on Swansea City at Liberty Stadium in the 4th round replay after our draw at the StubHub Centre in the last episode. And we'll have a youth scouting update and an academy update as well. Loads to get through, so let's get straight to it. Oh man, I love Transfer Deadline Day, Karima, man. It's so fun. Obviously, in the old days, you had to use your time wisely because you couldn't do all your business in 1 hour. But due to the transfer negotiation system now, you can just get it done straight away without even needing to advance on the clock. But anyway, we've got about £2.7 million in the budget right now. We have a bid for Pontius, which we're still stalling from Atalanta United that we got in the last episode. You might have missed it as well. Right at the end of the last episode, Perry Kitchen did indeed go to San Lorenzo. So in today's episode, we're going to try and make some new signings. And there are a couple of players we can sign on free transfers, including this guy right here, Marky Delgado from Toronto FC, 69 rated, CM, CDM and right mid-list positions, only 23 years old. And again, on a free transfer, 87 stamina. He'll add squad depth to our team next year. And as a freebie, it's a bargain. So let's try and bring him in and make him the first signing of deadline day. I'm aiming to make 3 or 4 signings today, and if we can make this guy straight off the bat our first sign, that would be fantastic. Now, the agent is playing hardball with us. I wanted him to be on a rotation squad role. He said important. I wanted a 4-year deal. He said 3-year. And now for his wages, he wants a lot more than he's getting paid right now. It's 10.5k a week. However, whilst the wages are a little bit steep for what we're paying right now for our current players, again, in the future, we'll have a lot more money to work with, and it's not that bad of a contract, and especially on a free transfer as well, only paying his salary, that's not too big of a deal. So we'll offer that there, 10.5 grand a week, 94 grand sign-on bonus, and they say that's totally fine. Marky Delgado, first signing right off the bat, perfect start. 87 stamina, high work rates, you know I love that. He'll come in next season. One thing I have noticed about this year's FIFA as well is that when you can sign a player on a pre-contract, in the January window, you can't agree a transfer with them. So the only way you can sign them is for a pre-contract. You couldn't actually put a bid in and get them signed straight away. But Delgado in, I think we'll go after someone different now though, and Jalen Lindsay. Now right now, of course, we switched to a 4 at the back, and we've been really successful with it. You guys, my tactical consultant, said play 4 at the back, and since we changed to that, we haven't lost a game, and we've been in really good form. And we don't have a proper left back here. Reggie Cannon's playing there, he's playing quite well, but Jalen Lindsay can play both right back and left back, perfect for us, he can play on either side. And with 2-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, only 62 rated, but 18 years old, he'll have some potential, and he won't cost much either. So Lindsay, let's bring him in. You know what I'm like, I dwell on pretty much everything. I take so much time to do stuff normally, but today, now we're getting straight into it. 500 grand, and there we go. Valuation deal comes off, and perfect stuff. Pretty much everything is going according to plan to start today's episode off. Let's keep it that way. And on those cheap wages, 1.4 grand a week for a 4-year deal for the 18-year-old. Absolute steal for $500,000. Jalen Lindsay can play on both sides of the fullback position. 1.4 grand a week, 4-year deal, 2 quick signings. Absolutely love it. Never seen me conduct my transfer business so quickly. Jalen Lindsay in. Sadly, no news article, so I can't show you the player holding the shirt. I do like that feature. So when you see the player being announced there, but Lindsay, and he's only one of 2 players we've got in this team that can actually play left back officially. Williams is the other one. So Lindsay and Williams can play left back officially. Canada's playing there for now, but it's good to have the option regardless, and good to have the depth. Still thinking about the Pontius deal, and I'm just not sure. 67 rated, 31 years old. He's only going to get worse over time, but he's been solid in the games he's played this season, so I don't know whether to sell him or not, really. I'm not against just keeping him here for the first season, then maybe looking to shift him on next year. We don't exactly need the money. We've still got 2 million in the bank right now, so I think I'm probably going to reject that, but let's go after a third signing. And let's try and bring someone else in. Question is, who should we go for now? Now, I wouldn't be against bringing in either Kiri Shelton for the new season or perhaps Josh Sargent. Russell Canoose, though, on a free transfer. How about this? 72 rated, 23 years old, medium-high work rate. And again, technically looks pretty decent there, both defensively and when passing out as well. So another free transfer, Russell Canoose, and that'll be a really good steal for us. Let's bring him in. Central midfield has been a really good area for us this season with Roldan, of course, Adam scoring 6 goals in the championship this year as well. They've been really crucial together, and Knus would add more depth, and he's got first team quality written all over him as well. So here we go, 14 grand a week, it's 8 grand a week more than he's getting paid right now, and some big bonuses there too. I tell you, the agents now are seeing LA Galaxy playing so well in the championship, and definitely favourites to go up this season to the Premier League. They know they can get a lot of money out of us when next season we get the TV money. So what we'll do is we'll remove that bonus there as we always do, but we will offer the 14 grand a week plus the 135 grand sign-on bonus, and Russell Knus' agent says that is totally fine, and they will come in. 3 quick signings, 2 of those on pre-contracts in Delgado and Knus. This is great stuff. And of course, the advantage of bringing in players on free transfers is that no money gets taken out of the budget in the first season. You only pay for their salaries when they come in next year, of course, because they're not your player until the new season. So everything's going according to plan here. This has been a great start. We've not even advanced 1 hour on the clock yet, and we've made 3 signings. Right, let's advance a couple hours on the clock, just because we can. And we'll see if any bids come in for our players right now, because we're still thinking about the Pontius deal. But again, I think I'll just turn that down. We've got a loan offer for Carrasco here, but no point, is there, as he's 30 years old. Do we accept this? Because we don't need to sell him. And again, I like him. I think he does well in the games he played. He scored in the last episode. So I think I'm going to reject that bid there and just keep him here. He's 31 years old, I know, but I want to keep him here for at least the rest of the season and then look to sell him next season as well. I'm not sure whether to go in for Josh Sargent. We've got 5 strikers here. That's 5 strikers we can choose between. Morris, our top scorer this year. Way has done alright. Jameson's great off the bench. We love him. Hadji's yet to score though, and Akinola's only scored once. So I might possibly try and loan out one of these 2 strikers and bring in Josh Sargent, because you guys really want me to sign him this summer. We've got the money to bring him in. He's only 18 years old, 66 rated, so he'll slot onto the bench and take Hadji's place. And on very low wages as well. He's got stats that are pretty decent as base stats at just 18 years old, and he'll only get better technically over time as well. So you guys really wanted me to sign him in the summer, and whilst we don't need him per se, I want to bring him in, and I think it'd be a good little option for us as well in the resis or the bench. So Sargent, let's sign him. If this signing comes off, we'll put either Akinola or Hadji on the loan list. And Werder Bremen say no to the initial deal, but they will still sell him for under valuation. £1.1 million, 100 grand over the valuation. Perfect. Everything is going according to plan today. Everything is going exactly how we want it to. Alright, so the one thing that's gone wrong here is they want a release clause of £3.8 million. However, I've never had a problem just straight up denying a release clause. Whenever I say denied, the agent never plays hardball and says, no, you've got to give us something in the release clause. They pretty much always say, yeah, but the wages will go up or something. So, yeah, that's fine. That's totally fine. And I always hate putting in the first bid, man, seriously. Right, he's on 3.8 grand a week. He'll want a wage increase. Everyone else has been asking. We'll go 6 grand a week, and we'll go to a 40 grand sign-on bonus. That's okay, we can afford that. And we'll see what they say to that deal on a 4-year contract, and they say that's a fair offer, so I probably went a little bit too high there. That's my mistake, but it's okay, we got our man. That's the most important thing. Yeah, I probably offered a little bit more than I needed to there, didn't I? My mistake, but it's okay, it's alright. We got the man we wanted, and that's the most important thing. We could afford it, so it's all good. And Sargent arrives. You guys really wanted him in the summer. Now he comes in January. So what we'll do is we'll put either Akinola or Hadji on the loan list. Now, Hadji hasn't scored a goal all season long. I think he needs to go somewhere and find his feet, really, and start banging him in, perhaps in a lower league. So what we'll do is... Oh, can we not put him on the loan list? What about Akinola? Can we... No, what? Right, so just added Carrasco and Pontius to the transfer list, and I know I just rejected bids for both of them, but we'll try and sell them now and raise a bit more cash. We've got just under £1 million to work with. There's still enough money in the budget to make possibly one more signing, but I'd really like to go after Graham Zusi or Brooks Lennon. If we're going to do that, we need more cash. And there we go, right on cue, bid here, and it's a loan offer Carrasco. Loan offer Carrasco. We don't want to loan him out, we want to sell him. He's 30. Come on. Give me those bids. Give me those transfers. I need some money. Here we go. 5 hours on the clock. Bid comes in for Carrasco. Perfect. Foggia. Want to take him to Italy. £410,000. That's over the valuation. Yes, please. Obviously, we've got Knus and Delgado coming in next season, so we definitely won't need Carrasco from next year onwards. If we can get him sold now, that's perfect. 3 hours to go. Another email. Is he going? Is he staying? We don't know yet. Just rejected that loan offer for Silvestre, our third choice goalkeeper. I'd rather keep him, but 2 hours on the clock, 2 emails to go. Is Carrasco going or not? No! Transfer talks are broken down. Damn it. We wanted the cash for the 30-year-old. He's barely played this season. Bid for Pontius America for £720,000. Same bid as Atalanta United. But with only 2 hours on the clock, I don't think there's enough time to get him out of the window now. But to be fair, if we can sell him now and the deal goes through after the transfer window slams shut, it will go through in the summer. So actually, that would be perfect for us. So yeah, we'll accept that deal there. And if he goes in the next couple of hours, perfect. If not, then he'll go in the summer. And we got enough money to try and sign Brooks Lennon. He's the one I want. We've got just under $1 million. With wage budget alteration, it's going to be about that, about $1 million, yeah. So let's just try it. Let's just go for him. I'll tell you what we could do actually, just at a brainwave there, what we could do is we could offer them Pontius, couldn't we? We just do a player swap and see if they want it. Probably not, but you never know, right? So, okay, we'll put Pontius in the deal, and do you know what, let's go Carrasco first, because I'd rather get rid of him. Go on, Real Salt Lake, accept the bid here, Carrasco plus a bit of money. Okay, good, but unfortunately, it's still going to be over the valuation. Damn it, okay, well, it sort of worked, but not exactly how we wanted it to. So, what we'll do is, I'll tell you what we'll do, we'll give him a sell-on clause, because again, we're probably not going to sell him throughout the entire series, so we'll give him 25% of the sell-on clause, because again, he'll probably not go, and that should hopefully soften the transfer fee down a little bit, and really, the most we can offer is around £1 million anyway, so yeah, let's do that, £1 million plus a let's do 900 grand plus a 25% sell-on clause, plus Carrasco as well, that's a lot of incentive to accept that deal there. Let's see what they say. No. 1.25 mil, 15% sell-on clause. No. Accept that 25%, please, guys, and we'll up the transfer fee to $1 million. And I think if they don't accept that, we won't be able to afford a contract for him. Okay, now they've gone up. Oh man, I really wanted him as well. Oh well, never mind. Carrasco, he'll stay. Brooks Lennon, he won't come in. That's gutting. That'll have to be a season 2 signing them. And I'd imagine Zusi will be the same. Nah, they're not interested. Forget it. We'll just leave it. There is an email here, but again, I don't think it'll be Pontius going, and it's not. It's a loan offer for Sylvester, which again is kind of pointless as our third choice goalkeeper. And I think I'm okay. I think I'm right. Actually, we made 4 signings, 2 pre-contracts, 2 coming in straight away. Pontius might leave after the window slams shut, and I think we just leave it there. 4 signings done, and all completed on deadline day. Good stuff. All right, so it's not exactly what we were hoping for. I was hoping we could get Brooks Lennon or Zusi, but in the window we spent £4 million. We brought in some great young talent and some freebies, and we raised 5.6 mil for the sales of a few of our Deadwood players as well. That's a successful window in my opinion. I think we've done all right there. So right now, of course, still in the top 2, still a great chance to get promoted to the Premier League next season. We don't need to have a massive clear out. We can do that next season regardless of what division we're in, and then look to really reshape our LA Galaxy team. So the top deals of the window were Isco to Man City for 110.2 million. Wow. Pjanic to Chelsea for 69.4 mil, and Thomas going from Atletico Madrid to Dortmund for just over 50.5 million as well. And that's it. Deadline day over. 4 signings. Good stuff. So that is, what, 7 new signings in the window? And in the end, Pontius' transfer talks break down. So he'll be staying here in the end then. And there we go. And there we go. Deadline day's ended. And here's a scouting update and an academy update as well. And has Sam got us any more decent players? Victor Brown could be alright in the future. Jordan Michaels overall is just so low. Oh yes, Sam, thank you. Finally, you're starting to turn up, mate. 52.66 overall. Tyler Wood, 77.94 potential. Pierre James continues scouting him for the time being. Russell Wood could be pretty decent. We'll wait and see how he looks after next month's scouting. And Alexander Wood could be okay as well, but not too sure. Of course, the best player in our academy right now, though, is the goalkeeper Thomas Matthias. We've got some okay players like Bliska and Martin. Gibbs could be alright, but the overalls aren't the best. But Matthias, this is the guy, man. This is the guy. We won't promote him this season because Zach's playing well. But for next season, once Tim Howard's retired, oh yeah, he's going to be the future of our number 1 position, or at least a battle out with Zach Steffen. And there's our academy update. And speaking of Tim Howard, he is not happy. He is not happy. And neither is Pierre de Silva. He wants to go away on loan next transfer, and that's totally fine with me. But Tim Howard is fed up. The 39-year-old, he is fed up. He'll play today, though. He's going to get a game in the FA Cup 4th round replay to take on Swansea away at Liberty Stadium. Obviously, the replay is not what we need right now with so many games in the Championship season. But I would like a good cup run in our first season. It's not our priority. However, getting through to the 5th round and a tasty big tie away from home, that's going to be our goal. So let's see if we can do it. First and only game today, it's Swansea away in the FA Cup replay. Let's get the win and make it through to the 5th round. And Tim Howard, just calm it down and keep the balls out of the net, yeah? Come on, the Galaxy. Also just noticed that Lindsay has taken a number 2 by default, so we must have sold someone. Oh, it was Kitchen, wasn't it? Kitchen that got sold. That had the number 2. So I know you guys have been asking for it. Yedlin is now going to get the vacant number 2 after the episode's done. Olsen dinks one into the middle. Mackenzie up to get son. Yes, big strong header, but not fully cleared. Leroy Fur looking for a bit of space. Plays it through. Narsing goes for goal. Wide at the post. We've beaten and drawn with Swansea in the last 2 games, so you'd think that this one should be a loss here, but Swansea have started off better, but now here we come. Sargent on the ball as the new boys link up here. Lindsay gets sent down left. He crosses, and Williams is all alone at the far post and scores as well. Nortfeld gets a touch but can't keep it out. And how many times have I said it, man? The crosses in this year's FIFA, they're way too overpowered. Tell you what though, debut assist for Jalen Lindsay, that's why we brought him in. Wonderful cross there, down that left-hand side to the far post, and unmarked is the guy flying in. Nortfeld gets a touch, but really should have kept it out. We don't mind though, Williams with the goal, the fullbacks link up, and it's 1-0 to the Galaxy. Jalen Lindsay on his debut, what a brilliant ball it was too, but again, the cross is just so overpowered in this year's FIFA, man. Honestly, just get the ball down the wide areas, whip it into the centre, and you know 9 times out of 10, you're going to find a teammate. And here we go again. Lindsay through the gap. Sargent makes the tackle and goes for goal. Nortfeld safe hands. So second half to begin. Still currently leading by a goal. And Jalen Lindsay right now is looking like the best player on the pitch. He's got the assist. He's defended well down left hand side. And every time he gets forward, he looks really threatening too. And here he is again with Kyle Norton to beat. And he has beaten him. Jalen Lindsay. Now can he pick another cross? It's another great delivery. Jalen Lindsay. What a bargain he could be. One final chance for Swansea. Hopeful long ball. Easily caught by Tim Howard, and that will do it. Final score, Swansea 0, LA Galaxy 1. We are in to the FA Cup 5th round. So what we'll do to end the episode off is find out the draw for the 5th round tie, and the undefeated run continues. Not the most action-packed of games, but I definitely felt we deserved a win in this one. Every time we went forward down the flanks, we looked like scoring, and Jalen Lindsay on his debut with a 9.3, picking up the assist, helping us get the clean sheet as well. For £500,000, this guy could be a steal, and at 18 years old, plenty of room to grow. Really encouraging signs on his debut there. Right, so here we go. Match rescheduled email, tournament prize money email, international from Wales. Sadly, guys, we've got to say no. You'd have to stay with Giggsy for now. And here we go. Let's find out our opponents for the FA Cup 5th round. I got my fingers crossed. I want a big Premier League tie away. I want a real test for the Galaxy. And it's going to be a Premier League team. We're at home. And we've got Crystal Palace. Roy Hodgson's side will come and take us on. I wonder if they're playing as well as they are in my homegrown career mode right now, top of the table. But Crystal Palace at home. Oh, look at that. United versus Arsenal. It's a tie we can get through. It's definitely a tie we can get through, and perhaps a last 16, or quarter-final I should say, contest could be on the cards. We can make it through Crystal Palace. That will in today's episode of Club and Country, guys. So big fan of you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed it. And if you did enjoy today's episode, then please drop a like. Well, we made 4 new signings on transfer deadline day. We shall return in the next episode back to championship duties as we'll try and stay top of the table with 19 games to go. And we will squeeze in that Crystal Palace round of 16 tie as well. Thanks for watching, guys. Much love, and I'll see you for the next episode very soon. Bye now.